Sit up straight.
Well, sit up straight. Oh my gosh. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I said don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Said rise up this morning, right with the rising sun. There's 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, now singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying this is the message to you.
This is the mood I'm in.
Everybody, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, baby, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. That's about all I have in me. That hi. Anything interesting happened today? Anybody catch any? Hi, Charlie Barrett.
Richard Simmons died. That's what happened.
Richard Simmons did die, and that was very, very sad.
I don't know. I'm just I'm trying to pretend it's not summer. I don't know.
Laura's trying to. Yeah, she's
I don't know.
hiding
I don't know
from
what
that.
I'm doing. I'm trying to do a summer ween kind of a thing.
None of us know what the fuck we're doing.
I don't know.
Honestly, life.
It's a weird day.
Whatever sort of life plan that you might have had has expressly gone right out the window. Hi, Jason Sussman. Listen.
I got Charlie and Jason here at the same time.
Very good. Oh, well, that's fabulous. Hello, gentlemen.
You get those boys
Talk
together.
amongst yourselves.
Chaos
Exactly.
ensues.
Chaos, insanity. So this is one of those times where it's just like playbook, out the window. I have no idea. None of us have any fucking idea. Did anybody else have this experience? Those of you who are in your 50s now, and I'm pretty sure that's the largest
What do you
portion of our
mean?
demographic. Whatever are you talking about, Stefan? When you get into when you're coming up, like, man, I'm going to crush at this in high school, and I'm going to fucking be a skateboard champ, and I'm going to be from me, and I'm going to be a theater star, and blah, 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 blah. And then I'm going to go to college, and then in my 20s, I'm going to do bloop-de-bloop. And then I'm going to do this by the time I'm 30, and I'm going to do this by the time I'm 40, and then by the time you're 50, I'm like, what? I have no idea. No fucking clue. Honestly,
And then,
I've talked about this for quite some time.
And you've compromised yourself down to just like, I'm going to get through the day.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, how are we doing? Honestly, the benchmark has grown shorter and shorter. Does benches like this? Which way does a benchmark go? Does it go like this?
It goes wider and wider.
My mom says she's in her 50s with 30 years experience. You're hired, young lady.
Yeah.
Wow, I like the cut of your jibs. Jibs? I don't know what that meant. I meant to say jib, and then jibs came out, and then I just thought that's something that you should never say to your mother. Don't say that to your mother ever at all. Jibs.
And you're sober.
And I'm sober. Jesus H. Christ. So I'll get to why. Don't you worry. I'll get to why. Drinking stevia root beer. Mondo's here. Oh my God, it's like an old school reunion.
All the desert rats are
An
here.
old school reunion.
Wow.
So now listen, we have a lot to get through tonight. We can talk amongst ourselves on the chat, about the events of the day, but probably not much. We're certainly not planning on broadcasting anything about that. How about that?
Yeah.
Yes. Besides, so
It's
many
not
other.
a great idea for us to be talking about that.
Not really.
Right?
Not really at all. Also, there's so much else to talk about. Am I right? The lovely Richard Simmons passed away. This is a very cute story. So my one of my agents when I was at William Morris, when he first started there, he was one of those guys who started as an intern and then he worked his way up to agent. And he said on his first day as an intern, he walked into the lobby at William Morris and this tap on his shoulder comes from behind and he turns around and it's Richard Simmons. And he's like, "What floor are you going to, young man?" And he's like, "Third floor." He goes, "We're not taking the elevator." And then he marches him upstairs, right? Because Richard Simmons was all about if there's stairs, you're going to take the stairs. That was how he stayed in show. Also, Dr. Ruth Westheimer. I feel like this is. I have a friend. I don't know if any of you have this one friend in your Facebook group. Hi, Ange. They're like, anytime a celebrity dies, there's this one guy that I know who will post a photo. This is how I knew that like fucking Shelley Duvall had died, right? He's like, oh, thanks, and then of course today, it was Richard Simmons followed by Dr. Ruth Westheimer. I don't even really need to read the celebrity obits. Thanks, Dan. He's like the fucking celebrity Grim Reaper.
I knew about Dr. Ruth because that was Tim's neighbor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tim knew Dr. Ruth Westheimer. She was 96, yo. 96. I guess all that talking about.
Oh, Kathy's back. Yay.
Charlie's liver died today. Hi, Suzanne. So Dr. Ruth Westheimer, I think, who knows what her sex life was like, but apparently talking about sex, talking about fucking.
Apparently she was a very nice lady.
I think she was a very nice lady, but I was just trying to attribute what possibly could have, been the cause of her very, very long life, and I guess it's just talking about fucking. So here, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we're starting our own longevity program. Forget all that, cryogenics nonsense that they do down in Silicon Valley. Why? It's just simply talking and talking and talking about fucking, right? Steve Albini put out an album called Songs About Fucking, but apparently that had the opposite effect. Hang on. Where is it?
Did he do a lot? I didn't.
Where's my? There we go. Yeah,
I was thinking we should add a sound effect.
I'm here for that.
We need a needle off the record.
A needle? Do I have a needle off the record? Do I? No, I guess I don't. I got.
Where we interrupt our regularly scheduled broadcast, like. Zip.
Okay, all right, I'll work on that
for
next week. So you'll notice now that I am drinking a non-alcoholic beverage, and why? There's a reason. There is a reason. Let's introduce the show.
What happened this week?
Let's stay tuned. That's called a cliffhanger, gang. By the way, what's going on with the back of this sign? Am I leaking? What is it? Did I explode?
That thing is 4 years old.
This sign,
it's a piece of paper.
4 years old. Send it to the Smithsonian. I've been saying that I was going to laminate this thing for a while, but at this point, should I?
Mondo, we love and miss you too.
We miss you too, my brother.
Are you a cat granddad yet? Is that happening?
I understand you're breeding cats. Is this true?
They do have a pregnant cat.
You got a pregnant cat, and pregnant hairless cat.
Hairless cat.
Yeah.
There's really no way to talk about that cat without sounding like, sexual.
Yeah,
but it's not.
It's a hairless pussy.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
It's not like that, but it sounds like that. So anyway,
listen. So y'all know that, and for those of you who are just joining us on this, Stephen Cox has osteoarthritis. Oh, what fun!
Did you hear about it?
Both knees and probably shoulder and wrist and every other fucking place. Oh my fucking God. Anyway, I decided to do a little bit of research and see what there was out there for me to avail myself of which I could avail myself. Help me out, grammarians. I found a number of places that did a combination of they do like hyaluronic acid, and then they'll do like some alpha treatment and ozone and all this other stuff, and most importantly for our purposes here, stem cells. And
some of them will take your cells that they'll harvest from inside your hips.
Drill into your fucking hip.
With no anesthesia, and then they'll put those in your... It's okay, Ange. We're not going to get medical.
I was going to say, we really want... Yeah, okay. and so, but the kind that I was very fortunate that they did not recommend taking stem cells out of a 55-year-old dude because apparently my stem cells not terribly robust at this ripe age.
So where do they take those stem cells from?
Umbilical cord. I basically...
Nice.
So currently I have somebody's umbilical cord in my kneecaps, both kneecaps, along with hyaluronic acid.
And something called PRP.
And something called PRP, where they basically they yank your blood out and then they spin it in a centrifuge.
Platelet-rich
and
something
then
or other.
It's a golden platelet that they put in. And listen, Ange, I thought about you a lot because I had to endure many sticks with a needle. Now, better than what other things could have been done to deal with, osteoporosis of the or osteoarthritis of the knees, but it was fine. But I just want to let you all know right now that
Jason says he's about to Photoshop that real quick. I think he's going to put your knees, umbilical cords in your knees.
Well, Photoshop that and Photoshop this because you can now call me Stem Cell Steve. And ladies and gentlemen, Stem Cell Steve coming at you in stereo. Anyway, so let's start the game, shall we? What should Stefan do with his new stem cell superpowers? Because obviously I have them, right? Why would I have bothered with this whole treatment if I wasn't going to get superpowers out of it? Am I right? What should Stefan do with his new stem cell super pack.
Oh, but to
Suzanne
follow up,
Sabo's
that's
here.
why you're not allowed to drink.
That is exactly. Thank you. I buried the lead.
Yeah.
So over the next 2 weeks, no drinking, no any kind of shenanigans for me. No red meat. No, well, actually, I've been the diet part. I eat like a fucking ascetic monk anyway. So that hasn't been too much of a problem. However, I've not been able to leave the house for the last 3 days, and I'm going fucking insane.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking stir crazy. Tomorrow's
How
the first
stir
day.
crazy are you?
I'm so stir crazy that tomorrow being the first day that I can get out of the house, I'm actually taking a field trip with my dear wife to Costco and the dump. Ladies and gentlemen, come on.
That's how bored he is.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
here we go. Yeah.
You are very bored. How bored are you?
How bored am I?
You are so bored because you're supposed to sit with your legs elevated for like
Yeah.
a lot of the day. But how do your knees feel?
My knees feel fine. Wait, did I? Oh shit! I didn't bring those other two. Hang on. I printed out two other.
Well, we have to show that video.
Well, we will. So
Okay.
so sit tight. I have two other clues that I just printed out. BRB.
Oh boy.
Can't run.
Costco on a Sunday? You are desperate. I have a system. I go to Costco at 5:45 p.m. on Sunday, and I get all of my shopping done by 6 p.m. because that's when they close, and it's kind of empty because everyone's given up by then. So, oh hey, I bet you could find I bet you could find a private way to test those knees. I don't know what that means, Kathy. What do you mean? By running?
No, I think that's a blowjob joke.
Oh.
Who am I blowing in this scenario? I guess technically I'd be blowing. Well, you're the one person here who would.
Build
the
Fisher
recipient.
Swimmins a water slide.
Oh, Fisher Swimmins. Now, see, we probably should effectively change his name because
But you know what else would be
Richard
funny
Simmons
to call
just
him
passed
is
away.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando
Because
is
he's
another one
just
that
so
I came up with.
big.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the fuck did I do with these other two? I'm a fucking mess. It's not like I had all fucking day to prepare for this
It's
show.
not like you're not doing
Yeah,
anything.
Anyway, so let's
Yeah.
crown a point here.
Okay.
Let's see. What should I do with my superpowers? Reinstate Roe v. Wade, save democracy, fix the fucking USA. Yes, indeed, Suzanne. Teach better aim, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Headbang for charity. Throw a prom. We're gonna throw a prom.
We are.
You're all invited. 80s prom for my birthday this year. Costco on a Sunday. Oh, hey, I bet you could find a private. Okay, so build Fisher Swimmins a water slide. Laura and I could text each other from Costco on Sundays. Let's see. Fill in the bear hole intern with Eric. These are all fabulous answers.
I just inquired as to where Eric is.
Where? Because Carrie is, I believe, on the road again.
Yes.
On the road again. I'm going to go with Suzanne for Fix the Fucking USA.
That's right.
I'll get on it. I'll get right on that, kid. All right. So, listen, while I'm looking for these other clues, I don't know the fuck I did with
It might be controversial if we talk about that thing.
We're not going
We're
to.
not going to talk
No,
about
no,
that
no.
thing.
No,
You
we're not.
guys can talk about it,
Yeah,
though. Go
amongst
ahead.
yourselves. Have at it. Feel free. Well, I don't want this face associated with anything.
No. Have you seen Twitter?
Have you seen? Oh,
Woo-wee!
Jesus fucking Christ. Twitter. Don't go. Just don't go. Look the other way. Holy God. Wow, it's an ugly scene there. So anyway, Dr. Ruth just passed away, as we mentioned. Dr. Ruth was so old,
How old was she?
blank learned about sex from her. Dr. Ruth was so old, blank learned about sex from her.
Yes, we're all freaking out right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, this is, honestly, it's just 10 tons of fun here in the United States, isn't it? Yes, we're all freaking out. That's why we're here doing this show tonight, because what else are we going to do? Dr. Ruth was so old, blank learned about sex from her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real freaky.
Yeah. Let's see. As I researched for Stefan's Knees, I came across some of these horrors you deprived some family of.
Oh, no!
Umbilical cord keepsakes. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think, okay, so what happened? I've never had a baby, so I don't know what happens when you have, do they just take the umbilical cord and then they give it to
I assume
like
it's
you?
sort of like, a donor check mark on your driver's license. You
well,
can
I
just
know
set
you
your-
can bank it. We used to have a neighbor in LA who worked for like a banking service or
Right.
something. I don't know.
Right. So you can bank your stem cells, I guess presumably so that later on, if you happen to need them, they'll work for you. And then, Jesus Christ, this is.
Do you want me to get you a blank one?
Oh, I've got 2 of them. I'm just gonna fucking.
All right.
Anyway, all right. What are people saying, dear Laura?
All right. Well, we've got Jason Sussman says, "Just eat it." I think he means the umbilical cord.
Right.
That's gross.
Right, yeah.
Charlie says the Pope
Okay. Very
learned
good.
about sex from her.
Sure. Yeah. That's how old. That's how old.
That's how old. The Virgin Mary,
Okay.
8-Ball Pope,
Aha!
the Flintstones. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scotty. Hi, brother. How are you, man?
Oh, your mom says she learned about sex from Dr.
Oh,
God.
jeez. Hang on. There, nicely done, Mom. Love that.
I don't know. Do you feel like we have to cut to skeletons after that? Like we're dead now. Thank you.
Wait, yes, we're
Thanks for
absolutely
that.
dead now.
Buddy Christ. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the goddamn. Oh my God, I'm so fucking annoyed with myself right now. I found one of the cards.
Okay.
One of the cards, and then I'm looking for the other one. So anyway, let's see. So this one's yours to judge, dear Laura. Who had the? Let's go through. Let's see. The Pope, the Virgin Mary, 8-Ball Pope, the Flintstones, Eve says Ray, Buddy Christ. Let's see. Chicken dinner. That's it. So yeah, Charles, I think is giving you ups for your answer there, Mom.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hi, Charlie, says my mom. My mom. Okay, dear Laura, who had the funniest response?
Yeah, I'm going to give it to your mom.
Obviously, yeah. That is the right answer. So we have a video clue. Actually, we have 2 video clues tonight. We're saving the best for last.
So we live in this. Or I thought you were going to do in Jason's. Jason's.
Well, we're gonna do this other one first because it's quite short.
Okay.
And we'll have some fun with it here. So apparently, a woman is visiting from Alaska this bar in
Brooklyn.
And here's what,
And this happens.
Yeah, and here's what goes down.
Can you guys see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
It will be in just a second here. Listen, this is professional show business
Yeah,
here.
we
don't
are
fuck around.
professionals here.
Oh wait.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So she just goes and picks up this possum that's in this bar. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just deposits on a curb. Because apparently these are the sorts of things that you do
when you're from
when
Alaska.
You're from Alaska.
Yeah.
What? She just goes just like a baller. Just picks
Right.
that fucking thing up.
Apparently, she said
Yeah.
there was an opossum in a bar, and
Yeah.
she said, "Hold my phone. I'm from Alaska."
I'm from Alaska, says this.
Pick that fucking thing up.
Insane woman.
Opossums really scare me. Like they look like demons.
I believe they are rabies-made flesh, right? They're
gross.
rabies come to life.
It's
and
that mouth.
teeth, and those beady eyes, and
like
the whole
it.
fucking thing. Anyway, what else can you do if you're from Alaska? What else can you do if you're from Alaska? You can build a snowman, apparently. What else can you do if you're from Alaska?
It doesn't have to be a snowman.
It doesn't have to be a snowman. We hear these tales of these brave, intrepid souls from Alaska who, endure harsh winters and such. But I had no idea that would involve, going and picking up a fucking rabid animal by the scruff of its neck.
Yeah.
You figure she drank free for the rest of the night.
What's it doing in a bar in Brooklyn anyway? Like what's it? Did it wander in there?
These are
Is it a
NJs.
hipster?
Honestly, Jason posted something about Revelations earlier, and I think, when you start finding possums in bars, then and Ezekiel doth spake. I'm mixing up my tenses. Anyway, it's one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Perhaps when you start finding opossums in bars. Opossums? Is it opossums or opossum? Is it like deer and fish?
Opassa?
Opassi?
Opassi?
All right.
See Russia from your porch, says Kathy. That's the right answer. That's the answer.
Oh, my tank, you're running me. Oh, Suzanne.
Oh,
wow. That's good. Lipstick. Yep. All right.
Mondo is going to answer a clue from two rounds ago, which is Caligula learned about sex from. See, that would have been the winning. Well, no, it wouldn't have been the winning answer because Jan Cox said that she learned about
she
sex.
She stepped up. And she's driving the lane, turn around jumper, bam, shatters the backboard with that answer. Very funny.
Yeah.
Let's see, a moose and a bald eagle at the same time, and 1 cup, apparently. Walk 5 miles to school, uphill both ways with a moose on your back. Smother yourself in honey and run through the woods. See Russia from your porch.
That's a good answer.
These are all great answers. Drink. Wrestle that bear that came to your front porch. Make love in a tub of freshly caught whale blubber. Make money from filming your life and airing it on the Discovery Channel. Yeah, you can do that. Drink for free in bars in Brooklyn.
That's right.
Fuzz. Shave your lady mustache with a machete. Like that, if you're Australian, you can do that too. $15 for a loaf of bread. All right. Yeah, I think Fuzz gets this one. Drink free in bars in Brooklyn. Nicely done, dude. All right. All right. So we do have another.
So
video
Jason made a
for you here.
movie.
Jason made a movie, and I think Jason. I don't know if we need to do much to set this thing up here because it's pretty.
So we all live in this town, and when you drive from our house to Jason's house, there's been this structure evolving.
Right.
First, they put up this weird-looking fence that you can't really see through. It's like opaque. Is that opaque? Or I don't know. Sure. It's blue.
No.
And so now every time we drive that way, we look over and there's more steps. So he flew a drone in to see what was in there.
Right. And ladies and gentlemen, our correspondent Jason Sussman on the scene here. Here we go.
Kathy says, I feel like Jason Made a Movie is a good movie title.
Jason Made a Movie is a good movie title. Like Zach and Mary Made a Porn.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Aliens, too.
So there's the site, and there's Jason's insane drone footage.
Yeah.
Strange large planters began to appear.
Oh no, the music died.
The music died.
Can you guys not hear the music? We can hear the music. It's back. They're gonna take your drone.
I honest to God, that looks like
It looks like an altar.
It's some sort of Zen or Shinto altar. I saw something similar when I was.
It's the headquarters for a new cult.
We don't know. But oh shit! I meant to. That's the card that I couldn't find, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
So,
all right, so
the question, what's the question, Jason? Is it like, what are they doing there? Or is it, what's in all those boxes? Or what's the question?
Yeah, Jason, you asked the question. Tell you what, Jason asked the question and everybody else fill it in because I lost the card somewhere along the lines here. So Jason's going
Kathy says it's for sure an umbilical cord farm.
And exactly, it's an umbilical.
That's right.
That's where they harvested my stem cells from, obviously. Jason is going to provide the question here tonight, and then he's going to judge who has the funniest response.
Yeah.
And by the way, dear Laura, what are we playing for tonight?
I don't know. I think I'm just going to send you something. I'm just going to,
we'll dig something up. I don't know. For a second, I thought you were going to give away that pillow.
I'm not giving away that pillow. That's an awesome pillow.
Yeah. All right. Shauna King. Hello, Shauna King.
All right. Your mom says, are they building a graveyard?
We don't really honestly know. I mean, I was speculating that those might have been like beehives or some sort of structure.
What are they building in there? What are they making and what comes next?
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
What are they making and what comes next? There we go.
That's
Jason Sussman.
Okay, so we have so far for answers. It's an umbilical cord farm.
Yeah.
It's a cult.
Yeah.
Ann says no. Are they building a graveyard? Maybe they are. Maybe it's a graveyard.
Apparently, cults are quite a thing around here.
Yeah.
We had no idea until we moved here. But I think we mentioned in the last show that we lived next door. And honestly, and you and I have talked about this, all the clues were there, were they not? When this guy came to... Here's a 65-year-old guy dressed all in black, mendicant style, with very, very sensible shoes.
Talking about how he's going to have his brothers come and help him get the...
A guy who's 65 saying his brothers are going to come and help him clear the wood.
Yeah. That makes
Tell me you're in a cult without telling me.
That makes like 3 cults on our street.
I think it does. Maybe they're circling for us.
Are we in a cult?
Listen, I'm feeling kind of lost in my life right now. Maybe I'm just looking for answers, honey.
You're feeling like a leader, actually.
Oh, do you think so? Okay, good.
Other
Yeah.
lost people.
I'm a charismatic leader. All right, let's see a breeding farm for Tom Cruise and John Travolta. Sure,
right.
they need progeny. Apparently, Tom Cruise's daughter Suri, because doesn't talk to him at all. Because, and I was like, initially she decided to not use Cruise as her last name. Like, oh, is she getting into, acting? And she's just, oh, they'll never know. Suri, you say your name is Suri. That very interesting. Yeah, let's see your tap dance routine. But then, as it turns out, Tom Cruise has never talked to her because she's not a Scientologist. What a great dad!
Yeah, there's
Double
zero
trouble.
contact.
What a fabulous father.
Kathy says Kanye's newest real estate venture, Nothing, comes next.
Okay, now I like that. Let's see. The one Tom Waits track I hate. What's he building in there? I almost
it's
said
not
that
a
when we were
playground
watching
for the
that.
children.
Yeah. Let's see. New Gilead moving the women in. Sure. Yeah. Listen, you're going to need lots and lots of real estate for the women breeding farms. Let's see. A New York bar raiding possum breeding farm. Another for John Cruise and Tom Travolta. They're making Soylent Green. There you go. This is my own.
Maybe they are.
Yeah. Mushroom farm, veggie lovers pizza with mushrooms. A Zen garden. We need some Zen in this damn world. Maybe Barb scowls at you because you haven't started a cult yet. That's true.
Oh my God. Today she passed by as I was leaving.
Sped up,
and she
apparently.
sped up so she didn't have to wave at me or
she's
talk to me
delightful.
or see me or I don't know.
She's so much fun to be next door.
She
Live
just,
next door too.
she just, I think subconsciously, just dislikes us so much. I don't know.
Oh, I think it's quite conscious. I think she's quite conscious of how much she dislikes us. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response?
Oh no, Jason has to pick this.
Oh, that's right. Jason, you get to pick who had the funniest response to what are they making and what comes next.
A new meat stand, fresh meat by the side of the road.
It's Barb's new haunt, says my mom. The apocalypse / nothing comes next. Exactly, because it's the apocalypse. Let's see, a new meat stand, fresh meat by the side of the road. Because Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yes, Jason, you get to choose. This is like the old days when we first started doing Cards Against Humanity. I think we would let whoever won the last
Jason
round.
picked Ange. I think for It's a Cult.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
Good. Angela had many fine answers. So congratulations to Ange on that. Yeah, when we first started doing COVID Cards Against Humanity, the person who won the previous round would be the judge for the next round, and it took forever.
Yeah,
and
it
fucking
did.
Yeah, and you think this show is long? Boy,
Yeah.
oh boy. All right.
Ange says it's an expired meat farm.
So Laurel and I were just talking about our love of Depeche Mode. Love that band. But we were talking basically about how every song of theirs ultimately circles in some way or other back to BDSM, doesn't it? Always, every song is kind of wearing nipple clamps with a whip riding crop up its ass kind of thing. And we thought, what could be more delightful for the children than Depeche Mode on Ice? Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I think we started with Depeche Mode on Ice, and
We
then
did.
we're like,
The-
wouldn't it
we
be
did
funny if it was
BDSM on Ice.
BDSM on Ice? Because I fell on it.
Oh my God! So anyway, let's see what else. So obviously, once Anaheim Stadium produces an entire season of these,
Depeche Mode
on
on
Ice
Ice.
programs, they're going to be clamoring for more. The kids are going to clamor for more. Let's give them what they want. Anaheim Stadium presents Blank on Ice. Anaheim Stadium presents Blank on Ice. Yeah, Ange says a late entry from Ange, cell tower for Eric's missing texts.
Where is Eric? I
is
sent him a
missing.
text,
He's
and he
missing.
did not reply to
missing in
it.
action.
Surprisingly, shockingly. Maybe he's doing bachelor things.
I just love the idea of like a Dave Gahan impersonator, with like fucking ass chaps, or Dave Gahan himself, right?
Charlie says, labia on ice.
Labia on ice.
Are the labia skating?
Are they?
Or is it just all...
That seems like it'd be cold for the ladies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Plus, you'd have to be in splits the entire time, presumably.
Jeez.
Presumably.
9-inch nails on ice.
WWF Morrissey versus Mark. Let's get ready to rumble. All right.
I'm going to totally pay to watch Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul.
Okay, so have you guys been following this? So
Yeah.
Logan Paul, I guess, fancies himself a boxer. He's kind of cut up. I see where he might get that idea. And I think he also sees that like Mike Tyson is basically an elderly lion who, is, you see in the nature documentaries, it's like, and the young buck comes along to take out the elderly lion and blah, blah, blah. And he's, just driven off from the pack or whatever. But here's the thing. Mike Tyson has broken men's heads, right, with that punch. Like, they've compared it to getting hit by a truck.
I think he had like a heart thing recently. But
did have a heart thing, but
if they can buff
he
him up
can
and
still
get him in that
punch.
ring,
He
he's
can
got
still
that
fucking punch.
like
it just takes one.
sledgehammer
it just
punch.
takes fucking one. And I want to see a YouTube star flying across a ring.
I
with,
want to
like,
see
teeth
him punch
flying
Logan
everywhere.
Paul's dumb face.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like the birds flying above his head. I want to see that. And I would, and I think we're actually gonna pay for that.
Oh, we're gonna pay
for that.
We're gonna pay per view.
So honestly, come on over if you want to watch that fight, because and I'm not a big fight fan, but this is different. This is very, very different. I'm into this. Let's see. Labia on ice, pedophilia on ice, 9 Inch Nails on ice, Cialis on ice, Morrissey versus Marr on ice, perimenopause on ice. More like Depeche Mode on ice in an ice hotel in a dungeon in Berlin.
That's exactly right.
A labia frozen like a Christmas story. Oh, right. So it's like he gets his tongue stuck to the pole.
Okay, on ice.
Robert Smith on ice.
On the ice.
Red hat ladies.
What does that mean?
You know, there's a social club of elderly women who wear red hats, and you'll see them out in public every once in a while.
Elderly ladies can never be on ice.
Oh, my mom! I'm not going to read that, but that's very funny. That's very
funny.
Yeah. Presidential debate on. Now that I would see. Oh my God.
At least it's more entertaining. Everyone's awake.
Exactly. Everybody would be awake and paying attention.
Yeah.
Stretchy pants, traffic on ice, Han Solo, Ugg Moms, Butler on ice, the papacy, coffee with butter on ice, First Ladies, vanilla on ice. That's good, right? Ladies Who Lunch, Reuniti on ice.
So nice. Reuniti on ice.
Oh, shit.
That's nice.
I got to give 2 points on this one. Kathy had so many great responses there, but I also have to give one to Scott for Reuniti on ice. That's very, very clever.
That's nice.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, my fucking God. So, do you guys hear this? So, Steve-O, beloved star of Jackass, apparently is taking on his greatest challenge yet by getting double D breast implants. What the fuck? What the fuck? Honestly, who hurt you when you were a child, Steve-O? It seems to me.
Here's the thing. I think he just wanted breast implants.
That could very well be. But also, you're damaged. You're extremely damaged if you're going to do something like that for fun. Because, first of all, I hear that's incredibly, incredibly painful.
He's only going to leave them in for 3 months, and then he's going to have them taken
painful
out.
having them taken out.
Painful and
Plus,
expensive and totally pointless.
And
he's going to film it, but who cares? Do you guys care if Steve-O has breasts?
Are they going to have to pixelate them when he takes his shirt off in
So
public?
gross.
But also,
He's so
when
gross.
those kids get those big fucking plug rounds in their ears, and then they take them out, and it's like, hey, look at that.
gross.
Didn't your mom tell you? Yours is going to stick like that.
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
We saw Sarah.
Hi,
Sarah
Sarah.
saw the big fish.
Anyway, so dare Steve-O to do something. Because obviously he'll fucking do anything. We'll see if we can forward this on to his people. Dare Steve-O to do something. Sarah, if you're just joining us, Steve-O's getting a boob job. He's getting double D's. He's getting double D's. What? Okay.
I was just laughing at Steve-O's getting a boob job.
Steve-O's getting a boob job.
And because it's only the hard-hitting news that you see here on Saturday night.
We
catch you up on everything.
We provide a valuable service, particularly on days like today, where we talk about the very, very important hard-hitting news of the day.
Kathy's gonna dare him to read a book. No, that's a bigger challenge than he can take on.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah.
Laminate his own testicle.
Implant a penis on his forehead. Yeah, so what I'm wondering is, after he gets the double Ds and then he takes them out, are they just going to be, his skin's just going to be flipping?
Then he's going to need skin surgery.
He's going to need skin surgery or something after that.
And then he's going to dare him to do Fashion Steve.
Oh, my God. You dare him to go away.
Do that.
Dare him to go away. How about that? Let's see. Laminate his own testicles. Get a triple D ball job. I like that,
That's
Shauna.
right.
That's very nice.
To match the...
Kelly says, dare him to pay my taxes. That's good. You should do them. Steve-O, calm the fuck down. Dare him to do Fashion Steve. Fashion Steve. To get kids off drugs. Sleep outside in bear country. Learn to breastfeed.
Dare him to find a comfortable bra with those titties. Oh, dare him to find a good chiropractor for the back pain that he's going to have with those big old titties.
You know who he's going to need to call? He's going to need to call... That's right.
He's going to
Oh,
need stem
yeah.
cells.
You're going to need them. So,
For
dear
the
Laurel,
knees that he's going to have.
I do not envy you. Who had the funniest response?
No, this is terrible.
He's going to be be a stomach sleeper, says Kathy. Kathy, you're crushing this round. Oh my
Kathy
fucking
is
God.
so
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
tired. How tired is she? In like 5 more hours, she will have been up for 24 straight hours.
She's going to cash bad baby outside.
That's right. How about that?
How about that?
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I have to give it to Kathy.
Gotta go to Kathy. Absolutely right.
With find a comfortable bra.
Oh, here's the fucking card. God damn it. What the fuck's going on that site? Never mind. All right, we already
Jason's
found out.
gone. He's still.
Yeah, Jason, he's
He
scarpered.
peaced out. He wanted to know what was
Scarpered
in
off of
there,
that.
and then he left.
And that was it. And then he got his answer, and then he's out here.
Earlier this week, he said, "Hey, can we ask the Only Show
Sure.
what people?"
He wanted your valuable,
He was like, "I
valuable
need their
crowdsourced
input."
opinions. Exactly
He wanted.
right.
He wanted
Oh, Jason's
your,
still here.
Oh, he's still
Hi,
here.
bud. How you doing? So anyway, one final news story this week. Lauro found out that there is a trend happening on airplanes, cross-country airplane flights, where people are daring one another to go without any entertainment at all, to not use the TV, to not use earplugs, to just sit
Don't
there
look at your
and
phone.
stare straight
Don't read a
ahead.
magazine. It's called raw dogging
your
a flight.
Raw dogging your
And
flight.
people are doing it.
People are apparently doing
They're
it.
hurting themselves, like staring straight ahead for 5 hours.
What do you get? What are you getting from this
Nothing.
experience? You couldn't possibly be getting any. Yeah, my mom is asking the question that is on everybody's mind. Why?
Why?
Why? Listen, if you're achieving some sort of nirvana-like state out of all of this, perhaps, but it seems to me that all you're really doing is just making your own life a living fun. Listen, that's what the TV is for.
Right.
They put those up there for a reason.
That's what your iPad is for.
Anyway, what else are we raw dogging? What else are we raw dogging? Scott was in Phoenix today. A and B Gates. And
Wait, Scott and Kathy were both in Phoenix today.
Whoa, crazy.
That was weird.
That is crazy. How was it getting in and out of Phoenix? I would imagine that because it's so fucking hot there, that getting in was fairly turbulent affair.
We're raw dogging life right now. Right?
Raw dogging life. Every time I've ever flown into Las Vegas, it is always it's hot. It's just fucking it's hot there
it's
on
pretty
Christmas. It's just fucking hot. And every time you come into the and I think it also has to do with you're flying in from here. You're flying kind of parallel with the Rockies, and there's just all this, it's a rock polisher, basically. You're just kind of chugga. Not a lot of fun. But anyway, I would imagine, and also I've heard that some flights have actually been grounded out of Phoenix and Vegas because the air is so hot.
How hot is it?
They can't get lift. Like literally, the physics don't allow the air to be quote unquote thick enough to actually lift a fucking airplane. Isn't that fun? And ironic, isn't it, that the thing that's ultimately causing the air to be so fucking hot is the thing that can't take off. Ladies and gentlemen, try the veal. Keep your wait staff.
Suzanne says it's pretty obvious that pretty apparent that we're raw dogging this season of America.
Yeah, no shit. We're raw dogging the end of democracy, says Ange. Let's see. Christmas dinner with extended family. Viewing X. Yes, don't do it. I swear to you, don't go over there right now. Jesus Christ.
Ray is raw dogging Steve-O's new fun bags.
You're motorboating them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Watching the debate. Global warming. Steve-O's fun bags. Raw dogging my life, says Charlie.
No, he wants that. He wants you to raw
exactly.
dog his
motorboat
his big old titties.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She said it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Titties.
Lori Caldwell. It's pretty apparent we're raw dogging the season
That's
of
what
America.
he's getting,
I
right?
know.
He's getting big old titties.
We're living in an episode of House of Cards. Ray is so proud of you right now. Let's see. It was not bad. We got in before 9. Let's see. Wiener Schnitzel. Raw dogging the Wiener Schnitzel. That ice labia. That's funny. Let's see.
Is raw dogging the Wiener Schnitzel like a euphemism? Like, are we talking about something else?
If it isn't, it should be.
Or are we talking about Wiener Schnitzel, the actual
Raw dogging
triangular
some
building?
umbilical cords. Okay. I'm going to give it to Suzanne for we're raw dogging the season of America.
But you are raw dogging some umbilical cords right now.
I
in
am
your
raw
knees.
dogging some more. Yeah, this is. I don't fully understand the mechanics of this. They inject it into your
Knees.
joint, but I mean, how does it stay there? Like, I don't really understand how it stays
She
there and
said
kind of
that
takes
she
root.
pierced the capsule.
The capsule, the kneecaps. Angie's
She's
like,
grossing
I'm out.
out.
I'm out.
She's out. She's like, bye.
Oh my God, I almost didn't recognize you because you're wearing blank. I almost didn't recognize you. You're wearing blank. We're putting the camera further away. Usually I got it like this. This is how I generally do it, but it's like, so.
Oh, there's Eric. Hello.
Oh, there he is.
We already made several jokes
dude,
about
listen,
your not returning
listen,
text.
Not returning text. We tried to text you.
We tried to text you, but you didn't text us back.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't text us back. Yeah, the only thing we could do, we were powerless, Eric. We had to make comments about the fact that you didn't text us back. How about that? Oh my God! Honestly, when I was a kid, my grandfather had glasses just like these, and he wore them all the time. And they were like, sort of like mine, but like more pronounced. So like this Mr. Peeper glasses, big. I got my eye condition from my grandfather, and back then.
And your joints, apparently.
No, I got my joints from somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, got those on discount. But anyway, with his, we have pretty much the same prescription, except he had these, big old Mr. Peeper eyes, which I would have if I lived in the 1970s. Anyway, he would occasionally take off his glasses, like I just did, and I didn't recognize him. I'm like, who are you?
Who are you?
What are you doing with my grandfather? He's off to the other room to smoke a pipe.
Eric, you missed it. We discussed what are they building over there on Issaquah?
Yes, we were talking about
Hobart
Issaquah
Road.
Hobart Road
With the blue fence.
There's
Have you been
blue
over
fence.
there?
There's a big. It looks like
It's
some
culty.
sort of. Yeah, it looks culty or some sort of strange alien abduction site. We're really not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jason provided a film that showed the
He
the
blew
perimeter.
a drone in there.
It was very impressive.
And then we all talked about what it could be.
So I almost didn't recognize you. You're wearing a different name tag. You're wearing a smile. Things endorsed by Fashion Steve. Your age. Pants, says Eric. Glasses. Double D today's. The wrong bra.
We're all just saying, titties!
a non-alcoholic beverage. That's it. Nobody recognizes me because
That's
I'm
right.
actually not drinking beer tonight. My new ice labia. I feel like ice labia is about to be a thing. I'm sorry that we didn't make PBBJ happen, Ray, but maybe we'll make ice labia happen.
It
We'll
might
see.
happen. Though,
It still could happen.
It could happen organically.
It could.
Someone could say PBBJ.
And Kathy says she's wearing the weight of despair. Your herpes on your lips, pants, a mullet, ask for a hat, someone else's ID, butt implants, makeup, your skinny pants. Is this you or me? This is you. Dear Laura.
No.
Yeah, it is, though. Oh, but it is.
Jeez.
I know. It hurts.
Okay,
It burns, doesn't it?
Here we go. Yeah. I'm going to give it to Fuzz for Double D today.
Double D today's.
Eric, Steve-O's getting the boob job.
Steve-O's
Just
getting the boob job.
wanna
You've
let
missed
know.
so many
You've
things.
missed a lot, so
missed
we're
a
trying
lot.
to catch you up.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Here we are.
So listen, it's not a cult, all right? We're just really into blank. It's not a cult, and we've got a fair share of those around these parts. It's not a cult. We're just really into blank.
We're just really into fish. I was just trying to fill in the blank. Okay.
We're just really into directing every conversation to involve something having to do with our cult and why you should believe our cult.
In our cult.
Said the guy who
Okay.
lives next door,
Yeah.
who's going to come over with his brothers. 65-year-old
It's
guy
not a
gonna come over
cult.
with his
We're
brothers.
just really into blue fencing.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Eric, you caught right up.
You did. What else did Eric? Oh, you missed our film of a woman in Brooklyn who said she was from Alaska. There was a possum in the bar.
And she picked it up
just
by
goes
the
over,
neck.
Picks it up by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah.
Takes it out while its teeth are takes it out and deposits it on the curb because apparently that's what you do when you're from Alaska.
Is there a
is
fly
that-
in here?
Yeah,
What the?
something.
God,
Yeah.
okay.
Cock-ass, I don't
I don't know. It's
don't
not a
know.
cult. We're just really into not texting back.
That's good. I like that.
Scientology, spaceships,
Let's see. Blue fencing, black.
comet travel.
Sharing sister wives, the KKK.
Yeah.
Giant planters with space rocks that will summon Xenu. Perhaps, Jason. Perhaps. Ice labia, Kool-Aid, drone
The
videos.
thing is, if it really is a cult, are they gonna steal your drone the next time you fly in
Yeah,
there?
no.
That's what I was wondering.
I was
like,
gonna say,
is there someone in there who's gonna pop up like, "Thanks for the drone"? on, run
Well,
away.
Jason's got backups, you know.
That's true.
He'll be back with another drum. Let's see, we're just really into Kool-Aid, says
Yeah.
Ange. That's very funny. Oh, that's a swell answer, Ange. Well considered. Drone videos controlling your life, comet travel, spaceships, Scientology, forced birth, not texting back, dictators.
What if they start worshiping the drone? Oh my god. They're the minions.
Fake titties and big butts that do not lie. Yeah. Banjos, going to Trump rallies, not thinking. The only show you people.
That's right.
You people
We
will.
are a cult.
Yeah, I was going to say. Now the mothership will be circling at midnight. You need to prepare yourselves. Prepare your body corpus.
Oh my god, Kyrie is back.
Kyrie me.
Hello.
What's up?
We're still here.
We're into collagen powder. Boy,
Only once a week though.
yeah, once a week, every Saturday night.
Yeah.
Collagen powder. I've been down in that stuff like there's no tomorrow because, of course, Stem Cell Steve.
I drank
MLMs.
something that had collagen powder in it. Can you be allergic to collagen powder? Because my throat started to close up to the point where I had to take a Benadryl.
Or is it possible to be allergic to gelatin because you also had something
I
that
made
had
something out of gelatin,
horse hooves,
collagen powder,
Yeah.
and some eggs. And
Yeah.
then my throat closed up.
What, you may be asking, did she make from those ingredients?
I made a pancake out of it.
It's like this whipped kind
I
of
made a
pancake.
super low carb pancake. Like who
Tastes
cares?
like a crepe.
But yeah. And it was really good until I started actually literally like, am I okay?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were concerned for a moment, but she's fine. Evangelical Christabigotry-fascism. Yes, indeed. That's where we're at. That's faking orgasm, expired meat, perfection 80s style, sticking one's penis into the bathroom stall hole, barn raisin, MLM. Was he disrupting your peace? MSM. I'm into, yeah.
We're just really into big sunglasses.
I'm into
That's right.
Microsoft Media. Was that what MSM stood for? 1930s America. Big sunglasses, relying on 8-Ball Pope for all your life's decisions. Let's see. Ian Astbury. Oh, the call.
Oh, get it?
Nice. Yeah. Who wanted to be Jim? Wanted to be Jim Morrison so very badly. All right. So listen. You guys did not make this easy on me at all, but just because it came in early and I loved the elegance of the response. We're not a cult. We're just really into Kool-Aid, says Ange. Fabulous answer.
Ange has big news. She made a sale.
Hey, that's fabulous.
She closed a deal. She signed on the line, which is dotted.
Very nice.
So congratulations.
Love that,
That's
kid.
big news.
Super happy. We will have ourselves a hoedown the next time you're
That's
here
right.
to celebrate. Behold my art masterpiece. I call it blank. Behold my art masterpiece. I call it blank. Behold my art masterpiece. I call it blank.
I call it. Your mom said pube for the and so now I'm thinking she said, "Behold my art masterpiece." I call it.
I call it
pube.
pube, which actually would fetch big
Would be funny.
bucks in Chelsea, I think. Yeah, I think
Just
you do
one
very,
pube.
very well. Yeah.
A
just-
pube.
Perhaps, yeah, actually, that's a great idea. It's a minimalist piece. It's a single pubic hair under glass. You need a magnifying glass to view it, and it's signed. Somebody actually signed the pubic hair. How about that?
Jason's gonna call his Steve-O's
It's frozen labia. That's
yeah,
good.
That's
I like
why
that.
I laughed out loud.
Chicken dinner. She calls it chicken dinner. Let's see. First, you need to admit you have a problem. Ode to long distance ear shaving. You know, honest to fucking God, the other day, this is like as if getting older wasn't, just stripping you of your dignity every single goddamn day. I'm just brushing my teeth. I'm like, and there's this fucking it's hanging out. It's like to hear this goddamn and the crowning touch. It was great. It was fucking great. It was great. God.
Do you just pull those out?
Damn it. Yeah, I pull those out. Hey, Zabe is here. What's up, my brother? Let's see.
Chin hairs unite. Here's the thing: do you tweeze them, or do you cut them, or do you pull them out
I
with
just
your
pull
fingers?
them out. I just
Okay,
pull them out. Yeah.
so does anybody else, like I can't maybe it's because I just don't have very long. Like Stefan can pull out his own eyebrow hairs with his
And
fingers.
you need to, because honest to God, when you get to a certain age as a man, you start to get the professor eyebrows, and if you don't regulate them, they're just going to start, doing this. You know the
So
thing
I
that
just
I'm talking
have
about.
very
You got to take care of it in your
fine,
50s.
pale. I can't pull out my eye like with my own finger. That's weird.
You said you've never been able to do it. I don't know why I can.
Why would I do that? I don't know why I would ever. But you can just pull out a hair from
It's a good
from
thing
anywhere.
I'm going to drop a big word here. It's a good thing I don't have trichotillomania.
That's right.
That is somebody who
hirsutism.
pulls out all of their eyebrows and eyelashes. Ouch! Kathy Griffin had a reality show, and one of her assistants, had no eyelashes or eyebrows. It was scary. I don't like it. Let's see. Dave calls his art masterpiece Kevin. That's nice. It's good to give it a name.
I call it walking by the cult.
Yeah, exactly. Kathy called it Cult in the Field. Aestilabia, which actually, I could see that being, like something at Sotheby's, but you have to bid on it right fucking now, right? It's going to melt. And then, it's not good enough.
Sorry, there's a bug in here, and
Yeah, there
it's
is.
bothering me.
Blacklight Pollock, says Scott.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like a hotel room. You just go in there, a motel room, shine that, and then you
right.
got a Pollock on the
and then
bedspread.
never go into another hotel room.
Exactly. Ever
never
again. Eric says, pond, fecal spewage, duct taped banana. That'll fetch big money as well. 50-year-old, chin hairs unite. Fuck, my back hurts today's. Crowning touch. May I say menopause is worse. Tweeze.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
This is
it's
yours,
kill
by the way.
everyone bad.
Hot flash, Gen X pubes in a coarsely constructed circle.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God, Sarah, that's horrible. Either tweezers or an AR. My precious, says Shauna. Let's see. Walking by the cult.
Jeez.
Ruppel Stiltskin loss. Light Bright versus Etch-a-Sketch. Jesus versus Steve. Depeche Mode on Ice. Dear Laura.
I'm gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to Scott for Blacklight.
Yeah, that was absolutely
Inspired.
fabulously done. Oh, kids, we're having some fun, and boy, did we need to after the events of the day. Let's see, we're on to round number 11. Oh boy! Now listen, you guys know me. I'm working out, and I'm so strong, I can lift blank. I'm so strong, I can lift blank. My mom says her face in black velvet. Very nice. Remember those black velvet posters that you would get at like the fair or a head shop, or they had like a fucking leopard on them or something? And
Why don't you sing Black Velvet? That's a deep cut from 4 years ago.
That's a
Hello.
good one. Oh, black velvet, I don't know that song.
Play Black Velvet.
Play it. God damn it. Oh my God,
She
she's
never
watching
came
right
back?
now. No, she never came back. She never did. Oh my God, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, black velvet posters. And so my friend Kent Johnson had a black light and a strobe light in his room. Do you guys remember like a friend who had a strobe light, and you go over to their house and it'd be, like everybody's having like a sleepover party and pizza. You turn out the lights and put on the strobe light. I'm like, this seems cool, but also I think I'm gonna have a heart attack, right? You know what I mean? My hand is going like this, it's as close as you can get to, tripping balls when you're like 12 years old, or as close as you should get. I guess we should probably stipulate. Let's see. I'm so strong I can lift my checkbook. One of Steve-O's new today's, My Pillow. The Democrats to a 2024 win. Eric, we're gonna need you to.
I hope so.
These nuts.
This is a bad day for all of us.
This glass of wine, says Charlie. Richard Simmons, my bra. This ballot, a can of vitamin R in honor of Stem Cell Steve's knees. Drink for me. You're drinking for two. Fuzz. Thank you. Let's see. Myself out of bed at 5:30 a.m. My ass off this lazy boy and get a snack. The remote. Steve-O's double D's. My Eric says his wife's titties. All right. More than you. Ray says more than you, bro.
Well, that's true because he can't lift anything.
I'm not allowed to lift anything right now.
For like 2 weeks. Right?
I gotta go somewhere. I have to go to the gym. I gotta do something. I can start swimming tomorrow, so I'm happy about that. Green Day the musical. My drink. My gummies. 2 beers. Myself after failing to walk a straight line. Passion Steve. Okay, I'm definitely giving it to Ray for more than you, bro. That's really fabulous. Oh, kids, on to round number 12. You remember those ads in the 1970s and 80s? It was Calgon, fine product you'd pour into your bath and bubble, bubble, bubble. And
Take me away.
Tagline, of course, was Calgon, take me away. Well, blank, take me away. We could use it today. Something take me away. Blank, take me away. You know, over these last 4 years, we've had some weeks, have we not?
This is one of those weeks.
This is one of those weeks where we come here and just like, how much do we really want to? Do we want to just like talk about other? I think we want to talk about other shit for a little while, and let's just see if we can.
We need a
clear the
fucking
stench.
lake of Calgon. Edible, take me away.
Oh my God, no shit. Oh God, yeah. So, because I mean, there have been just some really, really bad days over the last 4 years. You remember? You were there, and yeah, this is up there. It's definitely up there. Yeah, anyway.
Not a great day.
Not a great day. We're glad you're all here. We're
Yeah.
very, very glad that you're all here. Yeah. See, Fiona the Fiat is that must be the name of your car, Kyrie.
Cute.
Let's see. We need a fucking lake of Calgon. Rainier, edible. Canada. No shit. Yeah, Canada. Take me away. Oh, Sarah, will you have us? Will you have us, Sarah? Wine.
Sarah's bogarting the Canada.
Don't bogart that Canada, Sarah. You got to leave more for us. Frontier. Oh wait, my flight was canceled. Don't I know? Boxed wine. Travel agent Steve. 33 guilty verdicts. My gummies. 70s porn. Barb's dead hooker. Politic free zone. Fucking take me away, says my mom. Let's build a commune. Let's build a commune. We'll come on up. I'll make poutine.
Yeah.
I'm good at it. I can do these things. I'll bring the Molsons.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, why would I make? I should make something that is endemic to the United States.
Right.
Why would I go to be like, hey, I'm coming over to Italy. I'm going to make you some pizza and some pasta. You'll love it. You'll love how I do it. Trust me. Trust me.
Hello, I am foreign.
Hello, I am foreign. Which way is your McDonald's and your bathroom, please? I'm sure that's
That's every tourist. Like,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
we,
that's what we sound like.
in a foreign country. Hello, I am foreign.
Yeah.
Where is your restroom?
I'm going to pretend that I don't exist. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Dear Laura, this is you. Who had the funniest response? Let's see. SpaceX, passport. Let's see. Alaska lady.
That wins.
Suzanne wins. Nice.
Take me away.
Suzanne lady, take me away. Dashboard pizza. Steve-O's today's is a flotation device. See, flux capacitor. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Flux capacitor. Raw dog flight.
Raw dog flight. Take me away. Would any of you do that? Would you just
Why?
put it on a flight? I don't know why.
Listen, I mean, if you're going to
Is
win
it a Zen
$100,000, maybe there's some compelling reason to do it. Sure, maybe.
Are
I
you
don't
being
know.
paid to do such a thing?
Yeah, exactly. And on the 8th day, the Lord created blank. And on the 8th day, the Lord created blank.
That green fence
Yeah, exactly.
is around that cult.
Yeah, just in.
Oh, Kyrie, I know. I'm getting texts from people all week like, oh my God, it's 125,
So,
help.
Yeah, how hot was it today there, Kyrie? Was it up in the 120s again? Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, we've had friends who were just texting Lori, but it's one word, just like help.
Yeah.
So
Mondo disappeared. I think he burned up.
So I remember seeing a video of somebody literally cooking an egg on a sidewalk in your hometown. So, which you can absolutely do. I feel, you know who I really feel bad for are the pets. Like you have to get the little booties, right, for your dog. You can take them outside because otherwise that's just animal cruelty right there.
Well, can they even go out like to a dog park or anything? They can't, right?
Yeah, you can imagine. Let's see. On the 8th day, the Lord created stem cells. Yes, indeed. Stem cells.
The Lord created
Insanity.
global warming.
A new calendar. This one is broken, I hope. Women's wear. Iced labia for all. A new Democratic candidate. Yeah, I know. Dungeons and Dragons. Believers in the Magic Sky Man. Yes, that's exactly right.
That's
So
right.
after he did all that shit, he's like, I'm going to create a bunch of idiots to create me. How about that? Menopause. The perfect taco. The global warm. I guess menopause if he's mad, right? Because God, you read the Old Testament. Fucker could get angry, right? He'd smite you. Just, I know his bowels are acting up. Smite you. Menopause. It makes perfect sense.
Kyrie was at the hospital. Why?
Whoa, Kyrie, no.
No.
Let's see, global warming, his exit strategy. I think, according to Nietzsche, he left the building a long time ago. Zombies, Descent, Wine, COVID-19, Rapel, Stem Cell Steve, Pornhub. Let's see. My Gummies, The Only Show, Amazon Prime Delivery, Sugar, A Better Planet Somewhere Else. Oh, we can only hope.
Let's go there.
Is this me?
This is you.
This is me. Let's see. Oh, that's great. I'm going to give it to Zabe for the best sourdough bread ever. Remember when we went through the whole sourdough craze?
Everyone was making sourdough starter.
Everybody had sourdough starters.
Trading it.
So much so that Eric has a friend of his that we basically nicknamed her that. So that's how closely associated.
Yeah,
with,
we call her
Sourdough
Leslie.
Sourdough Leslie, exactly.
Who
Listen,
started calling her that?
I don't know. Was it us? It was probably us. That sounds like something we would do. I will never share. Listen, you can ask all you want to. I will never share my secret family recipe for blank. You can ask all you want to, but I'm never going to share my secret family recipe for blank. Kathy has sourdough starter in her fridge. Laura will tell you to throw that out. Because how old is that young lady? Can't do that.
Oh, you stole Suzanne's
so
answer.
Suzanne. Okay, so give that point to Suzanne.
Suzanne is the funniest pants.
Yeah, so give that point to Suzanne.
Oh no, Kyrie.
Oh, Kyrie,
So
no! Oh my God. Well, we're gonna send healing thoughts to you, my friend.
Eric's gonna never share his secret family recipe for pulling out.
Oh, we needed this. Golf clap. We needed this. We definitely needed this. Let's see. A recipe
Bonnie's
for my gummies.
Beefy Best By Date taquitos.
That's what we'll play tonight. While we're waiting for Laura to tally up the scores, we'll go down let's stroll down memory lane with Bonnie's Beef.
That's right.
Pulling out Peace and Harmony, my recipe for Peace and Harmony.
Don't
bogart that recipe, Kathy.
I was thinking about Bonnie today.
Yeah.
I was looking for her, and I think she might have blocked me.
Maybe she does watch the show. Maybe she really does. Oh my God.
Because I haven't seen any
now
of her posts.
I'll have to look her up, see if she'll show up in my feed. Iced labia, Bonnie's beefy best by date taquitos, Double D today's, foodborne illness, fear and loathing, rumballs. Let's see, sexual healing, self-esteem, Costco Fight Club, the fun and dysfunction, Calgon washing detergent, grooming, dear Laura. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
That's not an easy one to select. You people are funny tonight. Thank fucking God. Thank you for being funny. Oh my God.
I'm gonna say Eric for pulling out.
Eric for pulling out. I think that's exactly right. Okay, we're on round number 15.
We know someone who claims to be the pullout king. He is a father of three.
Yeah, that's what happens. Well, what are you gonna do? He loves his children. Loves them.
Loves him. But I think they were surprising to him because he thinks he's the pullout king.
They were very much surprises. I think
One
all
was
of them
very
were
surprising.
Very surprising. That last one really snuck up on
Yeah.
you. Blank in the morning, blank in the evening, blank at supper time. Let's sing a song. Blank in the morning, blank in the evening, blank
Are you trying
at
to kill me
supper
with
time.
all this typing?
Yeah, I am.
In the morning, in the
I can juggle.
evening, blank
Hang on, I've got
at
where are my juggling balls?
supper time.
Wait, didn't I thought
When pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza. Sorry.
did I have? Oh, here we go. Yeah,
Do you have juggling balls?
I know. Hang on. Yeah, see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I can't really do it sitting down. Hang on.
Charlie says labia.
Labia. All right.
Labia in the morning.
Listen, it's the finest programming money can buy.
Titties in the morning, titties in the evening, titties at supper time.
I haven't juggled in a long time. You say no way.
Ice labia.
That
ice
went
labia.
so well. That went so incredibly well. Let's see. Yeah.
Are you supposed to be doing that?
Yeah, exactly. The doctor's orders, no juggling. They expressly said no juggling.
Pulling out in the morning, pulling out in the evening, pulling out at supper time.
Let's see. Gummies. Napalm, says my mom. Labia. Coke and benzos. Coke in the morning, Coke in the evening, benzos at supper time. That's very funny.
That's William S. Burroughs.
Right. And then come on down.
And vermouth.
Today's. Despair. Alcoholism. Hey, yeah, that's brushing a little too close to home there, sister. Tacos, iced labia, and then chapped lips. Okay. Pulling out in the morning, pulling out in the evening, pulling out at supper time. Xanax, hugging, touching, squeezing. Outdoor kitties, snacks for bobcats. Oh boy. Yeah.
What do you think happened to him?
We were chatting with Sarah about this when she was over the other day, talking about somebody in the neighborhood was saying, "Well, have you seen my cat?" I'm like, "No,
No. And you're not going to see
you're not
a
gonna
cat
see your
ever
fucking cat
again.
either. It's an outdoor cat. You made your choice.
It's okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
Cats love to live indoors and outdoors.
Until they don't live.
Yeah.
Today's our osteoarthritis, umbilical cord, stem cell Steve. Oh, Suzanne. Turkey tacos, turkey soup, vodka, Tito's, sweaty anger. Oh, God. Passport flight defection.
No, that was a whole different cat that we were talking about.
Oh, my God.
Your mom says they buried that cat. That was the picture of the cat that was already dead. Like, who posts that?
Oh, my fucking
Hey,
God.
is this your cat? It's dead.
It was, oh, God. Yeah, somebody posted the remains of a cat. And they're like, "This is your cat? Is this your cat?" Well, we buried it.
Weirdo.
Oh my fucking
Weirdo
God.
behavior.
Anyway, so yeah, this one goes to Suzanne for osteoarthritis, umbilical cord, stem cell Steve. Yes. All right. Well, folks, we've had a fabulous time tonight.
Suzanne, did you ever get the bejeweled skull I sent you in there?
Oh, yes. Suzanne knows how to play. So anyway, while Laura tallies up, we're going to go
right.
down memory lane here and revisit Bonnie's beef. Join us, won't you?
I would like to give away some ground beef today. I have a lot of it. There are approximately 1 pound packages. Some is frozen, some is not. You may receive meat from me once a week, Monday through Sunday. Please provide a specific pickup time in your ask. Do not message without being invited to, please, because ground beef is all I'm offering at this time. Ground beef is all I am offering at this time. Ground beef is all I am offering at this time. Pick up by 7 p.m. today.
And we're back.
So, Kyrie, what you've missed is that there is a woman in our neighborhood who gives away expired beef.
Gives away expired beef.
Wrote a song about her because, of course.
And she does it on Facebook, and it's a nice thing that she does. It's not nice that she's giving away expired beef. It's nice that she works at a food kitchen and she gives away a lot of their overage, but she's very, very cranky about it. And we think she's hilarious. Her name's Bonnie.
And I think she might have blocked me.
Journey, watch out, Stefan is coming for you. Oh, thank you very much. Don't stop believing, Sarah.
She might be on to us in our silly joking about
escapades.
her.
Anyway, do we have a winner this week?
We do. Suzanne has won outright this week, and we'll be receiving meat.
And you will be receiving meat. Actually, you're going to be receiving a package of lukewarm
expired meat.
Bonnie's meat.
Monday through Sunday. That's all the days.
Sent COD. Remember when things were sent COD? Remember that?
Oh, yeah. And then
Cash
you
on
had to
demand.
pay for that.
You had to pay for
it's
the
like
delivery.
a collect phone call. Like, what? You called me. Why am I paying?
So do we have, I think we have like a 5-way tie for second, right?
Now we have a 5-way with Fuzz and Kathy Scott.
Right, so let's have ourselves a good old-fashioned tiebreaker here for it's a 4-way.
Yeah.
Here's how the thing works, Kyrie, and for folks who are just joining us for the first time here tonight, you haven't joined in a while. To have a tiebreaker, I read one final question. We used to have it that only the people who were in part of the tiebreaker would answer, and then we just realized that it was a fucking free for all.
But then one day Ray said, "I'm gonna play and I'm gonna win,"
and
then he did,
and he fucking
so
did.
we
He
were
just
like,
he just pointed at the wall like Babe Ruth and knocked it out of the park. And so like, okay, fine, it's a fucking free-for-all. And then, so after everybody's answered, then you all vote on who you think has the funniest response by giving like an up like or, you know, a ha-ha or whatever the fuck. So anyway, the final round, here we go, tiebreaker round. How are we going to kill all these zombies? How are we going to kill all these zombies? Kathy, you're never out of practice.
You're never. No, you're so funny.
Yeah, you're always funny. Kathy's
You're the funniest.
She's the goat.
Suzanne says, "Let's do winner takes all."
Wow, somebody's getting grabby. All right.
No, she's trying to give her prize to somebody.
Oh, I see. I thought you were gonna compete in this round, and you'd be like, you can't have second place either. Suzanne gets first prize and second prize. That's how fucking badass she is. All right, so dear Laura, honestly, it's been an insane day. I'm very, very grateful that we had this time here tonight. Do we have any orders of business that we have to handle before we head off into the night?
Oh, let's see. Stefan is sick of resting.
Sick of resting. So very, very.
Do you
tired
have a
of it.
rant about it?
I think I've done ranted about it. I think people have heard me talk about how I'm just dying at this point.
So the first day, his knees were
get
sore.
out of here, go for a fucking bike ride, or do something. Gotta get out. So first day, the knees were sore, and I was like, and they're clicking, and they're doing weird shit, and then I'm like, is this normal?
And you're like, this
hurts. I call the practitioner, and I'm like, is this normal? Because it didn't seem like, if you're doing something to actually treat knees that were clicking, part of the reason why I got the x-ray is because every time I would duck down, my knees sounded like a toasty fire. So the fact that they were kind of clicking didn't give me great confidence. She's like, oh yeah, that's, the gel. That hyaluronic acid that they put in there, it's like fucking Caro syrup. It's really thick. And so it was kind of moving my kneecaps. And I'm sorry. They used Novocaine. They used, or lidocaine, or whatever the fuck it was. All right, so here we go. Let's read our answers. Let's see. They're going to kill all these zombies with gummies by not using the Butler technique. Expired Bibles, double tap, Bonnie's meat curtains on ice, brain eating Steve, menopause sweat, feeding the Bonnie's beef. Oh, that's good, Eric. I like that. I thought it was a headshot until today. Exactly. Boom. That's how you kill them.
That's right.
Send them to Palm Desert in July. Bonnie's meat curtains, Steve-O's, double D's, Ange Mimi. Okay, so there are your answers, kids. Go ahead and vote right now while I slip into something a little more comfortable, my sports guy voice. And we are in the final play here at the end of regulation. We are in overtime tonight here while we try to determine who is tonight's runner-up. Of course, Suzanne had an incredibly dominant performance tonight, bringing in, I think, some of her best play since she snagged the title 3 weeks ago, taking home the Bejeweled Golden Skull. Which is, do we want to just call that like our standard only show trophy? You get a skull.
You get a skull.
If you win on the show, you get a fucking skull. Actually, we should do a champions round.
We should do
one of these weeks.
Yeah,
that would be really, really, really fun. We do what we really should.
Is
do
it
the
every
Olympics.
week a champions round?
No, we've never had the show on when we were doing like the Olympics, doing like Summer Olympics, right?
That's true.
We'll do Olympic sports. That's what we'll do. Every category is going to have like an Olympic theme, and then of course, we'll hand out gold medals and silver medals, and it's going to be a fun time. Okay, there we go. That is time, and dear Laura.
Well, once again, Eric has walked on with the victory. He says send them to Palm Desert in July, and he wins all the votes. Eric has won. He showed up late. Oh, it's so funny. Someone just took a boat away from Eric and then gave it back to him. So
Wow. Who did that?
Who's raw dogging Eric?
You don't need that. Don't need that. All right, kids. Listen, I do want to say in all seriousness, this is a really fucking awful day today, and I really, really, really appreciate all of you being here. I don't know what we would do without this show. I swear to God, there are some weeks where things are so fucking shitty, and have been off and on since 2020, and yet we come together. Used to come together every night. Now we come together once a week, and it is often very much the high point.
I know
of our week.
we need to to connect.
We need to connect, and oftentimes we just need to fucking blow the stink
That
off the
sounded
week.
so like hippie-fied and culty.
Listen, we are nothing if not hippie-fied and cultish. Honestly, we are a cult. It's the only show cult. Exactly. All right, so kids, we'll see you guys next week. Any final words before we go?
Would you like to win a skull? No, Eric doesn't want a skull. I don't know what he
doesn't want a
wants. I'll make you some funfetti
sounds all
because
good.
you're all alone over there.
Oh. All right, kids, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.